Yes! What is good, warriors? It's a cold winter's night. Just got back from an amazing event. So I'm in here to shine some light. So, been to my friend's amazing book launch, Speaking the Truth, Standing in the Truth. Big shout out to Tasha. Thank you for inviting us down to be part of it. Absolutely amazing, and I've had some inspiration from this event to do another video. Now this one is going to be on anxiety. What I heard, a few people going on about anxiety within the event, so I thought I'd do a video to help flip people's perception that may be going through anxiety. Now, all of us in our life go through some form of anxiety at some point in our life, okay? We all start to get anxious about the future, and that's what anxiety is. It's about being too in the future, okay? Getting anxious about a situation or something that's going to happen. Depression is being in the past. Anxiety is being too in the future, okay? This is when we come into the present moment dissolves any anxiety. Okay, flipping that perception again, because everything is about perception on this world. The whole world outside of us stays the same, but the thing that changes is within us and our perception and our perspective of this world. Okay, so let's get into this. So, where does anxiety come from? Anxiety comes from the subconscious mind, okay? When we bring this into the conscious mind, to the present moment, is where we bring this to light. Now, the subconscious mind is linked to the reptilian brain, which is 250 million years old. Now, the subconscious mind and the reptilian brain governs over 95% of our behavior, okay? Going from that reactive state to reacting to life, where things are happening, reacting, okay? And we're going to that survival mode, okay? We're trying to survive. We're trying to get to our next meal, to our next paycheck, to survive. We're in a group of friends where we're just sat there and we're just trying to survive through these conversations, or we're just trying to get through the day, or some kind of situation we're getting and we're just trying to survive to get through it, okay? That is linked all to the subconscious mind, the reptilian brain, to this lower chakra here. When we flip our perception and change from things that are happening to us, okay, to connecting to God, connecting to the divine, to this magical life that we presented to things that are happening for us. Okay, things are happening for us. These situations and these places that we're going and everything we're encountering isn't in survival. We're not back. We're going forward. We're facing that fear, okay? Because when we face this fear, it will dissolve. Now, at the minute on the planet, as we're starting to awaken now and our hearts are opening, we're becoming more sensitive to certain situations. There is a storm brewing in all of us. Yeah, there is a storm brewing in all of us to shred the old ways out of this survival mode back into love, into these multi-dimensional beautiful beings which came here as a beautiful soul to experience this human life. Now, where's the safest place in the storm? When there is a storm, the safest place in that storm is right in the eye of the storm. Okay, right in the center, okay, of the root of it, of where this anxiety is coming from, which is fear. Okay, when we face these fears head on, fear will dissolve, this anxiety will dissolve. Okay, we want challenges, we want to grow and evolve, and we want these situations to come in our life where we're like, yeah, I'm going to jump out my comfort zone and I'm going to keep growing and evolving. And when we take it from, I don't know, I can't, maybe, to yes, I can, going forward, bring it on, let's do this, we start to flow, okay? Bigger, more goals flowing through life, okay? We are in control. Now, another thing that triggers anxiety is believing stories about ourselves that aren't even true. Okay, making these scenarios in our mind, whether it's from the past, whether it's for what someone might think about us, so these things, we start making these stories in our mind of, oh, what if it was like this, or what if that person meant that when they said it, or, what if that person doesn't like me, making stories in our mind that aren't even true. So again, when we come back to that present moment, okay, we come from the mind back into the body, back into our feelings, to how am I feeling today? Not what am I thinking about, how am I feeling, okay? And stop believing stories that our mind tries to tell us are true. Because the truth is, no one's really thinking about you. Everyone's got their own problems to go in their life. Why are you even thinking about yourself over and over again and having them conversations? I'm a good enough, I'm a worth it, I'm a this, I'm a that. You are a multi-dimensional, beautiful being. You have the God-given gift to come to this planet and express yourself from thoughts to words into actions, into that experience of love, and bring your gifts. Everyone has a gift, and it's about unlocking that gift and bringing it out. The purpose of life is to unlock our gifts, and the meaning of life is to give these gifts away, okay? Give these gifts away and, slow down. So do everything so fast. People get so frantic. I need to do this, I'll get up in the morning, better rush and make my breakfast because I've not set my alarm sign, and I'm rushing to work. Oh, I might be late for work. What if your boss says this? And then I'm trying to eat my dinner on the way. Everything's rushing. Then I'm rushing to get to the next meal or next paycheck, or rushing to get to my friend's house, or I said I'll meet that person. I'm not being there at that time. Slow down. Why are you in a rush? In a rush to get nowhere fast, okay? Start to take control and structure of our life, and this will dissolve any anxiety. The ego says, do everything as fast as I can and everything will be okay. Do everything as fast as I can. Spirit says, do one thing at a time and everything will fall into place, okay? One thing at a time, building a house brick by brick by brick. Now, another thing that's can cause anxiety is foods that we're eating. Stop eating processed foods. Now, don't get me wrong, I like to eat junk food now and again. I'm not perfect, but I won't eat junk food all the time, I'll have it now and again as like a little treat, and what it starts to do, if you imagine our body's a car, okay, we start to put crap fuel and don't clean the windows properly, and we might be going like not pumping the tyres up every night, and we're not looking after this car, and it starts to break down like a chitty bang bang, and we're like, oh, it's a crap car, why is this car? We start to get angry with ourselves about our health and why. But if we've not looked after ourselves, then this is where we need to become more conscious of the things that we are putting in our body, okay? Because when you give yourself good food, good water, getting out in nature, these are all the things for the car. You're giving your car good oil, okay? You're giving your car the right petrol, you're not ever running empty on energy. You're cleaning the windows, you're keeping the tyres nice pumped up, and then you're boom, 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 boom. You're rocking around now in this car because you're filling it for all the right things. Now, exercise is also important for this. So with exercise, you don't need to become some bodybuilder, okay? Exercise is just moving your body, and what can cause anxiety is when we put too much stress on the body, when we can overtrain, okay? Now, I done this in my earlier journey, I'd go out on the weekend, I'd get smashed, Monday would come, and then I'd be like, right, 110% in the gym, boom, 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 so there's nothing left in me, I'm depleted, and I'm going the next day, bam, pre-workout, bam, next day, bam, 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 okay, and I started to get injuries within my back, within my joints, and my posture started to go out of place, and all these things started to happen, and your body is talking and communicating with you, saying, listen, this training isn't effective. So what I'd recommend is train at 80%. Yeah, and don't smash muscle groups. This is what I see people do, is smashing chest, smashing back, smashing legs. So then the next day, these muscles are really torn. And the key now, what scientists are working out to training, is volume. Okay, so for example, let's just take for example an easy one, like, I don't know, might not be easy for some, but let's just say pull-ups, okay? You can use a pull-up machine, a lat machine, okay, to a very, very small weight, which can be good for you. Now, if you do your maximum of 10, Okay, you do 4 sets of 10, boom, 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 4 sets of 10 on 1 day a week, then that's 40 reps, okay, of that intensity. But instead of smashing the whole back, do 3 back exercises, 3 chest, 3 shoulders, arms, and a little bit of legs, okay? Because then I'll do 2 sets of 10, okay? But I won't do it to where I'm exhausted and muscle. I'll just go to 80%, but then the next day I'll do the same, okay? But maybe a little bit of different variations. So through the week where you've got 40 reps, then I've got 20 reps each day for 7 days. Okay, so I've got 140 reps to your 40 reps because I'm spreading it out. Okay, I'm spreading that volume out and I'm giving a fair chance for my muscles to get slightly ripped. You know, maybe you're gonna have 1 day off or 2 days off. You know, say you have 2 days off, so you're gonna get through 20, you're gonna get through 100 reps to them 40 reps. Okay, but I'm just showing you the volume. So over the year, imagine how many more reps you're gonna get and how much volume and how much, you know, your muscles are gonna grow in the correct way without being totally torn and ripped. Yeah, and that's gonna release the stress from your body, which is gonna start to dissolve anxiety. Now, another key ingredient to anxiety is magnesium. Now, magnesium is the perfect vitamin for our nervous system to calm our nervous system down. Now, it's good at night. Say I've been doing energy work or, you know, I've been training late at night. I'll have a couple of magnesium tablets before bed. You can put it in your salts bath as well. Things that have magnesium in are things like avocados, spinach, oatmeal, almonds, things like that have magnesium in, which is so good for the nervous system, which goes around our body and keeps us balanced and at a nice pace. Okay, now why is this so important to keep us in check and balance? Okay, because everything starts in the mind. Yeah, so if our nervous system is relaxed, okay, our mind can start to run more coherence, okay, with our body, and our mind, heart and gut all run simultaneously together. Okay, so it's like getting a circuit and aligning it, and every idea that we have starts in the mind. When we are more calm and more relaxed through our nervous system, that's when you get the saying, I'm nervous. Okay, it's telling the truth within the words that we say. When we get these thoughts start to become more positive and for the greater good, and in a more serving thought pattern, leads into our words, leads into our actions, which leads into our emotion of our experience, of how we experience this earth and this planet. Okay, now another thing which triggers anxiety is stop craving approval from other people. Okay, if I do this and this, they might like me, or if I do that, they might like me, or, you know, or I might get to here in my life, or if I can just get there, then I'll be okay. It's like, stop craving everyone else's approval. Just be you. No one's you. There's only one you. You have been given them beautiful divine cards and them gifts from God. Now you just gotta let them out and let them shine. Okay, take your own approval. Do I want to do this? Does my gut and my heart feel like this is good for me, or do I need to say no, that's not for me? You know, I wish you the best of luck and I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so anxiety dissolves when we have our own approval and we start to love who we are. We start to be the true, authentic us. Oh yeah, this is me. This feels good down this path. But who cares what they think, because I feel this is my path that I need to go down. Okay, now this can happen when people are going through spiritual awakenings. You know, you may have your old friends who like to do and act a certain way, you know, and they'll try to pull you back when you start improving and going down and following your heart and getting into more of a spiritual life. Now, it doesn't matter about their approval, because the only person that's going to bed at night is you. And then when you get in bed at night, you're like, yes, today I was the authentic me. Okay, and I went to sleep and slept like a little baby, took that magnesium, went to sleep, because what magnesium will do as well is it will release growth hormone in our body. When we are in a less stressed state, the body is able to relax and will release more growth hormone. Okay, now being truthful, our true authentic self, is more important than being positive. Okay, because being positive is like just padding things down. You know, don't get me wrong, see the light and see the love and see the lessons with everything. When something happens in your life, okay, think, what is this teaching me? Not becoming from the victim into the creator. Okay, not life's getting me. What is this showing me? This is situation here could be the worst, craziest, traumatic situation, but what is it teaching me? What part of me is it healing? Okay, where do I need to go back into my body and feel? Where is this feeling in my body? I'm going to sit with this, see how it feels. Yeah, and that's another thing, is meditation. Now, going into meditation, when we meditate, accidents don't happen. Don't hate, meditate. Now, meditate is coming back into that present moment, into our feelings, into being non-judgmental to ourselves, okay? Taking the judgment away from us, taking the judgment away from others, being with our thoughts, okay? Just sitting there and breathing. Okay, when we get into these frantic states of, oh, this mad thing just happened, come back. As long as you've got air in your lungs, water, food, you can do anything you want. You can handle any situation. So when you start to get this anxiety, just come back into that breath, sit there, breathe, right into the pit, into the stomach. I'm alive, I'm breathing. It's going to be okay. Oh yeah, I've already got all the answers and all the gifts and everything in here to bring out. I am equipped for any situation on this planet. These feet can go and take me anywhere. I can see, I can hear, I can touch, I can taste, I can smell. I've got all these senses and many, many more to bring tools out the box to any situation on this earth. And stop being so self-critical, you know, being self-critical and, you know, taking life so serious, you know, oh, maybe you can't do that, maybe you can't do this, and be proud of where you are and be proud of all you've come from and all you've achieved, because there was times in your life and you thought this isn't going to get any better, or something happened in your life, you think, bam, that's knocked me back, but then a year later, 2 years later, you think, that was just what I needed. At that time, that was just what I needed in my life. So be proud of all your scars and trials and tribulations, because they've brought you where you are now. Okay, stop thinking, oh, is that right? Well, that person, is that right? Is that the way I'm supposed to do it? You're meant to do it the way you're meant to go. Okay, you're just flowing in the moment, in the mode. You are in control. Which way do you want to go? Your hands are on the wheel. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you're steering through life. Now, just being grateful as well for everything you've overcome, and the warrior that you are. The warrior that you came here to be. Just being grateful for the people in your life, the love in your life, the things around you. Okay, there might just be someone at one time and you was in a certain place and they just said one word or one phrase, or it might even be something on this video now that you just needed to hear, and you go, boom, that's all I needed was that little part there. And then just being grateful, you know, and just going to bed every night and just going over the things that you were grateful for that day. Boom, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that they done that there. I'm so grateful that I've got food on my plate. I'm so grateful that I can go down to the cupboards and I've got more food. I'm so grateful, you know, for the clothes that are on my back. I'm so grateful, you know, for the money that I've earned that's in my pockets, that I've got the free will to go and, you know, dispersed energy around this planet. We've already got all the gifts and given that free will, and now it's just us coming and using all these gifts that we've already been given by God, material, emotion, you know, whatever it is and whatever you have and you're able to share with people. Do that and go. I light this world up, man. I light this world up, you know, and I see it on social media, comparing ourselves with other people, comparing ourselves, scrolling down like, oh, you know, their life's perfect. Look how good they are. Shout out to the people, okay, that are 100% them, 100% authentic, and just that they're just who they are online. They're just like, bam, this is my soul through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and this is me, and I don't care if people like me or not, because I'm being the authentic me. I'm tired of life holding me down and trying to please everyone else. I'm just being the authentic me, and people and the people living in their truth will love you, see your light, and they will love you for exactly who you are. And as well, off social media, shout out to all the people that are even on social media or hardly have anything on their social medias. Then just like, right, if you want to know me, come and meet the real me and see how special that I am, okay? Instead of trying to portray this perfect life online, because nothing is perfect. When you show your flaws and your scars and your trials and your tribulations, how can people use them against you? Because you're just saying, yeah, you know, I'm only human. And if you want to disconnect, okay, leave your phone at home, get outside in nature and reconnect, okay, because this isn't even real life. Out there is real life. This isn't even real life. I don't know why people get so worried about this, but we are so blessed to have this technology, to be able to have freedom of speech, to be able to make friends all around the world, and, you know, to be able to use this for positive reasons, you know, and connect with people. But don't let this control your life. Get out there, because that is the real world. Get into nature as much as you can. And even if you want to go out with your phone, that's why I want to start doing videos outside again when this weather gets a little bit better, you know. But if I go outside now, I'm going to be in the pitch black, so I have to come in here to do the videos, you know. And another thing is, stop taking life so serious, okay? I need to do this, it needs to be this way, I need to get it right. Trying to like fit into this box. It's like, who cares? Just do it how you think it's meant to go. Whatever happens is meant to be. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, there's probably been times in your life you've done things and I thought, oh no, I've done that, but so what? You know, had that little embarrassment for 2 minutes and just move on. You know, I did it today when I was performing. It was like, can you come over to the side of this room and perform halfway through my track? And the wire's in the way, and then they trip over the wire. But I just laugh it off, you know, because I'm only human. Yeah, and it's connecting back to that inner child within us to be like, yeah, I am vulnerable. I am got that inner child within me. I'm not in guilt or shameful about having fun or being a little bit stupid or being a little bit daft, you know. Walking down the road, I'm like singing and telling jokes to myself. I'm having these little conversations, because the relationship that you have for yourself is the most important relationship, which will emanate out and ripple out, okay? So when you're walking down the street, start to have good conversations in your mind, okay? Not this anxiety is when you start to think an outcome's going to happen, but it doesn't. Again, changing that perception round, yeah? I'm thinking when I get there today, I can't wait to meet all these people. I can't wait to perform and spread my light and give my gifts out, okay? It's like, when we want to express ourselves, okay, and we want to express our emotion, whether it's through writing, through song, through dance, through play, you know, through art, you know, whether we like to make things for people, whether we build things in people's houses, you know, whether we like to make mobile phones, you know, whether we like to make hats, any of these things where we are being creative, that is a piece of our soul inside that we are bringing out into this physical realm to show someone, look, there's a piece of my soul. You know, at the beginning when you start to create things and be more creative and start to follow your heart and your passions and your hobbies, they might not be the best. You know, when I first started writing poems and stuff like that at the beginning. I wasn't ready to show them to people, you know, because didn't have the confidence. But then when I did, and you get the first person, like, yeah, man, that's all right, I like that. And you start to build your confidence, you start to go, you start to write more. You're like, yeah, there's another one, boom, there's another one. Because we're creators, we're just like, boom, there's another one. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? And next thing, you're up performing it in front of 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Then you put it online and you're out there, and you're just like, wow, this was just because I went, yes, I can. I'm going to try. I'm going to put this out. I'm going to put a piece of my soul out there to the world. And more people should be being authentic and doing this and just not caring, just saying, yep, this is me. There's a piece of my soul, you know, and this is what it's about. But with a community and helping each other out. But like, yeah, man, keep going, applauding each other, you know. It's easy to applaud people at the top of their game, you know, people at the top of their game. Yes, bam, yeah. Well done. But I tell you what's more important is to applaud the ones that aren't. Yeah, to applaud the ones that are down, and we need to lift this consciousness back up in the world. So it's more important to applaud the people that are coming up than the ones that are already at the top. Don't get me wrong, the ones that have got to the top maybe have hard journeys, you know, and I clap them, you know, and everything they've been to and shining out and inspiring and rippling out into this world, you know. But it's more important to clap the ones that are just starting out and coming and wanting to express themselves and wanting to grow and wanting to share. You know, it's important to get them up and to build their confidence up and to build the confidence of the children up on this planet. Okay, that is the most important thing. And another thing is that helps with anxiety is honouring that voice within. Okay, honouring that voice within. How am I feeling today? What do I want to do today? Do I want to go to the gym, or do I want to go for a walk, or do I want to go and feed some homeless people and sit and just have a chat and just have a buzz with them and see what's going on? Do I want to spend time with children? Do I want to take my niece or nephew out and take them somewhere, you know, and connect to that inner child again and be daft and be stupid and go in the woods and climbing trees and just come home full of crap? Do I want to take the dog out? You know, do I want to do some writing? Have I got something inside of me? Or do I want to come in here and express myself for a video? How are we feeling each day? Honour that voice within. Do I want a break? Have I worked all week and today I just want to have a break? So go within. Listen within. Everything is in here. Okay, everything is within. Yeah. Don't scroll down that news feed. Go inside. Everything comes at light speed. Yeah. Now, with anxiety, we need to find out from within and from that voice within to what is triggering this anxiety. Okay, what is triggering this? Is it what I'm doing? Is it where I'm going? Is it environments that I'm putting myself in? You know, and each day we'll come back and we'll analyse ourselves and we have to write things out. When we write things down on paper, that situation, I felt like this. When he said or she said that, it made me feel a certain way. So do I need to be spending time around these people? Or on the flip side, on the positive side, when I went round there, they made me feel really comfortable and welcoming. It wasn't triggering my anxiety. So we need to find out, again, what is triggering this anxiety, whether it's where you're going, how you're feeling, are you having a preconception of somewhere before you get there? Okay, so find out what's triggering it, and I can go through strategies with you to help overcome and stop and dissolve this anxiety. Okay, we can make a plan of life to what you like that suits you, okay, to dissolve this anxiety. Reiki as well is the perfect thing, because everything is a frequency in our body. Or say when we go through trauma, go through things in our life, everything is an energetic frequency. So that frequency can be embodied by us. Unless we protect our energy, which I can show you how to do, we're going to embody this frequency. Words carry frequencies across. Okay, everything's a mathematical equation. They carry frequencies that come into our being. Okay, so when people are saying things, we need to feel, is this true for what they're saying, or is it just a load of bullshit? Okay, because the heart knows the truth holds a vibration when someone says it, not the mind, not what do I think about what they're saying, what do I feel. Okay, it's just as simple as that. It's going back into our feelings, and again, going back into loving the simple things in life. Okay, loving the simplest, smallest things, going out into nature and just watching Cyril the squirrel run around in a tree like that and just thinking, wow, we're just seeing the birds in the sky just flying, and think, wow, how did they get up there? That's so majestic, you know. And you actually start to think about creation and about this world and about what is going on, you know. Boom, 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 wow, look at all this magic around me. We are infinite beings with infinite possibility, with infinite love. Everything is just there around us. We just need to, again, it's changing that perception. When someone just points out the dots to you and you go, oh yeah, boom, 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 you start connecting. I never looked at it like that. And we start to come back into our natural state of being, you know. Again, perception and perspective is everything, and I can help you expand and change your perception and your outlook and your perspective of this world to, wow, to the truth, to the knowing, to there is more to this life. I can pull and help you pull the veil back. This is what I've trained within the counselling about, asking questions, not telling people, asking the questions, the correct questions, of bringing them gifts out within people and just be like, look what's inside of you. You've said that, you've wanted to do that, and look how much you've improved, and this has all come from you, okay? So that's what the magic lies. And again, riding that roller coaster, yeah, of love. Stop thinking about what this person or that person or they said or where. Let me just, not that important. We're not that important where everyone's just thinking about us. We're just like, oh no, everyone's thinking about, we're not that important. Okay, let's just get over ourselves. Let me just relieve that burden off it to say, look, people have got their own problems. People that are trying to get up, make a living, put food on the table. You know, people have said that comment on Facebook, or people have said that. So what if people want to attach and feed for that negative energy and that low vibrational energy? You just rise above to the love and just go, oh yeah, I'm going to be and look for the people in this life that are going to inspire and going to motivate, and I see the light within them, and I want to be a bit more like you, and then I want to implement that in my own way, because being around you, I start to remember who I am, okay? Because that's that love, okay? Love isn't what we do. Love is who we are. Everything happens internally. When I see something, see that squirrel in a tree, it's happening there, but it comes through my eyes into my brain and it starts to happen here. Everything happens intrinsically. Yeah, everything happens intrinsically. Okay, start to take control of this world, of our emotions, of what we do, because we are in control of everything. Everything's in here. Don't ever let life get you in a place where you're like, whoa, what's going on here? Because we've always got the choice, okay? We've always got the choice. Mind, body and soul working intrinsically in a prism, okay? In that prism, into our emotions, into our experience, from our words, from our thoughts, first there, into our words, into our actions, into our experience, okay? So be around the souls that remind you of exactly who you are, and this will stop triggering any anxiety. We've got a meeting next Wednesday. Come down, be with beautiful people, be with people that are good for your mental health, be with people that want to bring change and positive vibes to this community. Okay, Stride for Truth. Follow us on Facebook. Anyone wants to book in for healing, training, anything you want, or just a chat, I am here for you. Look forward to seeing you soon. Sending you all love and all that good stuff. Peace.